Yeah, so, speaking of Brayden Point goal calls, the other one that really springs to mind for a lot of Lightning fans is Game Five's OT winner against the Blue Jackets last year. And it also happened to be your last call um, of your career, basically. Unless, you decide to come back for a guest appearance, we'd love to hear you in the booth again. But at this moment, it's your last call. You know, was there a feeling with you that if this game is over and the Lightning win, this is going to be my last game? I might as well make that call the best it can be, or was it a situation where you're just saying, all right, let's just see how the game plays out?
Well, I was fighting a feeling all day, and it was an afternoon game. So it was kind of a short day in terms of preparation, get to the rink and all of that. But all day long, I couldn't ignore the fact that I knew it could be my last game. This being game five, it wasn't a game seven situation, but felt very confident the Lightning could win this game. So you kind of had that in the back of your mind all through it. Then it gets to overtime, and you really know that this could be it. I mean, if the Lightning win this game, your career is over, and you're just hoping for what we would call a clean goal, something where it's obvious who scores it. As it turned out, it couldn't be more dramatic than what happened with Kucherov's pass to Point. Once again, great deke out in front of the goal, and easily puts it into the net. And it was just put on a tee for me as terms of just calling that game in that goal. But calling hockey off the monitor, I'd done it a little bit, not very much. I'd done other sports off a monitor, but as you know from watching games on TV, a shot from the point through traffic ends up in the net, and it's anybody's guess whether it hit somebody, defender or another offensive player, and deflected it in. You got to call somebody scoring it. The Lightning recently with the last tenth of a second goal by Victor Hedman, where it looked like it's Hedman's goal. They find out later it hits Alex Killorn, who's screening the goalie. You just didn't want to have a play like that in that situation. You just wanted a clean goal where it was obvious how the puck went in and who put it in the net. And so you could just, go with the moment. And that's exactly what I did. And you're able to summarize and, the fact that ends the series and the Lightning move on. We happen to cut to a shot of John Cooper on the telecast. I think in a lot of the replays of that goal, that shot isn't there. So I'm immediately saying, and John Cooper and the Lightning move on. And somebody might be saying, well, why is he referring to John Cooper? At that moment, we had cut to a shot of Cooper celebrating on the bench. And, you're just going with the pictures at that point, describing what you're seeing. And that's how that unfolded. But it's funny. I have not run into a lot of players since obviously the end of that series, but more than that, since they won the cup. But when they came back, there was a big celebration at Amalie Arena the first night. The next night was the boat parade. But that first night, I was waiting kind of in the hallway as you would expect, maybe backstage or something. And they're waiting to go on. And what was going to transpire there was each guy was going to be able to, in front of sponsors and season ticket members inside Amalie Arena, skate around carrying the Stanley Cup in front of fans, in front of a home crowd, which they obviously couldn't do in Edmonton. And I just happened to see Brayden Point and, was able to congratulate him and everything else. And I thanked him for scoring that goal and scoring it the way that he did, because it really made a huge moment for me. And I was very fortunate to have that.